Happy Wednesday. Phil Lindemann with your midday news on Krystal 93. Eastbound I-70 just reopened from Silverthorne to the tunnels. Westbound I-70 remains closed at the Loveland Pass exit. This comes nearly 12 hours after both sides of the interstate shut down for a semi-truck that crashed and caught fire around midnight. Details on that fiery crash are still pending. Your detour for westbound I-70 is Loveland Pass, where traffic is slow and go. Again, eastbound I-70 just reopened at Silverthorne. We've been reporting on a national and global commercial driver shortage for trucking companies and transit authorities, and Summit Stage planner Bruce Camping says it has been heading this way for years.
Now, we've been struggling with a driver shortage since 2016 in one form or another, and you really have to go back to like 2015 to find a normal winter schedule. Each of the succeeding winter schedules have had some small level of cuts related to the driver shortage. It's just gotten enormously bigger this year.
Summit Stage has been forced to trim service this winter by 440 hours a week, equal to 11 drivers. Expect buses to run more infrequently with cuts to some outlying routes. County commissioners were diving deep into short-term rental rules yesterday, starting with 2 overlay zones for resort units and neighborhood units. Assistant County Manager Bentley Henderson.
The reason for the overlay zones is to ensure that we are writing regulations that are defensible and that can be kind of uniformly applied.
Commissioners also want 3 license types for renters who live full-time in their units, for second homeowners, and for units that are overseen by property managers.
The other piece to it is the licensing requirement. When you couple those with the overlay zones that apply to the entire county, that's what gives us the ability to drill down into more specific regulations and how they apply to various locations within the county. So we're not trying to do some kind of a fancy or unique spot zoning for a house in a particular neighborhood.
Most interesting yesterday was a breakdown of where rentals are the biggest headache for full-time locals. Keystone's home to 43% of all rentals, about 2,000 units, while Peak 7 is home to just 3%. But both of them get the exact same number of complaints. Data like this will help guide commissioners as they pick what zones will go where. In 4 months this summer, 787 locals got sick with COVID, the most in 4 months since the height of the virus, this past Thanksgiving through Valentine's Day. 2 residents died this summer, 20% of all fatalities. Breck is tearing up portions of the parking lot at Carter Park this week for drainage work. The pavilion, dog park, and other amenities will stay open. Work continues there through end of the month. Firefighters keep making progress on the Ptarmigan Fire, now 65% contained with no growth in a week. 140 personnel are still on site. Cause remains unknown, but the Forest Service confirms it was started by humans. The latest and likely the last voter redistricting map does not split Summit in two, but it does swap our state representative. Local rep Julie McCluskey could be moving to Pueblo with District 61, putting Summit in District 60 with Grand, Lake, and Park counties. For Senate, we stay in District 8 with Senator Bob Rankin, along with Eagle, Grand, and Clear Creek counties. In sports, the Avalanche lost to the Golden Knights yesterday, 7-4. Today, the Nuggets face the Warriors at 8. And in local sports, Summit High Soccer lost to D. Evelyn yesterday, 5-2. Senior golfers Ranger Stone and Ricky Alquist finished 43rd and 69th at the state golf tournament. Ranger ended his high school career with a personal best, shooting just 2 over par. Phil Lindemann, Krystal 93 News.